Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Affordable Tech Pros LLC's tutorials and training videos. Again, my name is Adam Moats. I'm the owner of Affordable Tech Pros LLC, and I'm coming to you with a video that actually was inspired by our Tutorial Tuesday. And I just want to give you some quick background. I had set up a computer for a family member, and just to be exact, it was my mom. I had set up a computer for her back in May for her business. And she was running a very old, I believe it was 12 years old, 13 years old, desktop PC, maybe less than 6 gigs of RAM, very outdated processor, very slow. She was also running an outdated operating system, Windows XP, and Microsoft no longer supports that. That's how old XP is at this point. And they at some point a few years back, they had forced everyone to go to Windows 7. Windows 8.1 was even out at the time, and then shortly afterwards Windows 10. I had set this new computer up for her, but she was running a very specialized software program called Case Catalyst that essentially puts her documents in the right format for her court reporting. In this Case Catalyst could only run on XP. It was so out of date. The Case Catalyst is probably that version is probably 20 years old, but it still runs on XP. It made financial sense for her to stick with that, so that's what we did. And the way we did it was I gave her a i3 processor machine, about 500 gigabytes of storage, 8 gigabytes of RAM, very good machine. And we put the Oracle VirtualBox on there to run XP. And it runs XP very efficiently. And a lot of people are doing this. They're getting this virtual machine software and they're running Ubuntu, they're running Windows, they're running servers. It's a great piece of software. Well, over the weekend, I got a phone call from her and she said that the VirtualBox would no longer open up. So when I came to the computer, and I'm going to show you, essentially when you clicked on the icon here, it did nothing. Tried to run as administrator, it did nothing. So I'm going to show you guys today how we fix that issue. So let's get a little bit of background first. So the first thing that I did was I rolled back all the updates to a previous restore point. Because after talking with her, she said, oh, this started happening after Windows 10 did its updates. And that shouldn't happen. I mean, Windows 10 does put out updates occasionally that may not be, that may make a certain application on your machine stop running effectively, but that really shouldn't have been an issue. So what I did was I rolled back the updates. It didn't fix the issue. I then proceeded to manually uninstall the updates. And I'll put out another tutorial video here after this one on how to do that. Anyways, so we did that, didn't work. So what I did was I said, okay, well, let me roll back the build. So I rolled back to a previous build in Windows 10. Kept all my information. It was great. Very simple, just had to wait for it to do its thing. And when I did that, I was able to get an error message with the VirtualBox, which kind of pointed me in the right direction, as maybe there's an update to the VirtualBox I need to find. So I'm going to show you guys what I did. So I went into Google, okay, went into Google Chrome, and I just Googled Oracle VirtualBox, okay. Now, here's your downloads right here. Here's your website, your downloads. Okay, and it's good, it automatically recognizes what your machine is running, but let me just show you guys how to know what bit your operating system is. Go down here to Cortana, type in this PC, right click, click on properties. We're running a 64-bit operating system. It's right here on system type, and x86 is 64, and of course 32-bit operating systems would be 32. I downloaded this link. Once it was done downloading, and I'm kind of shortening this for time reasons. Once it was done downloading, I went into my downloads folder. Okay, I saw, here it is right here, I saw VirtualBox 5.1.6. I then went through the installation process of that. I followed the directions, I let it load, and it automatically switched the VirtualBox on my machine that was current with the new, and her problem was solved. So pretty simple, guys. Just update your VirtualBox if you run into this issue. There's some more advanced issues that we could go over at a later time. You can email me, adammotes1512@outlook.com, and I'll tell you about turning off network bridges and things of that nature with your VirtualBox if you're having issues, depending on what kind of operating system your machine is running. But super simple. So I want you guys, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram. I'll put all the links in the description, and please subscribe to our channel.